Hey y'all, I'm back to doing another horror rant video. Today's video is gonna be about Friday the 13th. And to me, um, they should bring back Friday the 13th. Um, like they could do so many elements now. And come on, they brought back Halloween. They brought back I Know What You Did Last Summer. They brought back Final Destination. So why not bring this back? And I've been seeing a lot of Facebook, Instagram posts, and I agree. They should bring this back. Like, why not? We, I think Jason could come back. I mean, there's so many elements they can use. They can do so much. And to me, this is my top 10 slasher films. Um, the only ones I don't like from this franchise is Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell. Those two, not my favorite. Um, the whole thing with the Jason going to space, I don't, I don't understand it. I really don't. And I mean, the only thing I liked about um, Jason X was that kill he was able to do to that girl when he dumps her head in that freeze um, thing that I can't remember what it's called, but he was able to freeze her head and then slam her. That that's my top kills from this franchise. And then the whole thing, Jason Goes to Hell. You don't see him. You don't see Jason until the end, until he gets he comes out, and and to let him die just like that. And I know what he lingers on, like, I guess, spirit. I don't know, letting other innocent people do his killings. It was a whole mess to me. It was a whole mess. And but the cool thing about that was when Freddy's claw got got his mask and dug him down, and that's when we got the showdown of Freddy versus Jason. And oh, that those two icons bumping heads, killing, going after one another, it brought back it brought back the audience for both films. And now we'll talk about Nightmare on Elm Street in the next video. But they were able to, and it had good ratings too. It really had really good ratings. And if you guys don't know Friday the 13th, it's about the boy named Jason. He drowned, and his mother, uh, Pamela Voorhees, she takes on his revenge by killing um, the camp counselors for not watching him. But in the end, Pamela Voorhees got um, slashed in the head, and that's when Jason gets out of the gets he comes to Crystal Lake, taking on his revenge for his mom died, and one by one each and every time, and one by one, kill, 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 and whoever steps into that um campgrounds, you're dead, man. You're But that's what Friday the 13th is. And whoever steps into Crystal Lake steps into his territory. You better keep your eyes peeled because he's coming for you. Jason's coming for you. But my top favorites from this franchise has to be the original. Um, Fri- and then my next one has to be Friday. The final chapter. Jason Lives, and the sequel of Friday the 13th. You have to put in Friday the 13th Part 2 because that's when we get to see Jason. And my least, as well, part of my least, New Beginning, because in New Beginning, yes, Jason dies in final chapter, and but come on, having a supposedly new Jason um come back, but that's because I believe he's was the nurse, I believe, or the doctor, not too sure. He takes his revenge because of his son getting axed. That's the reason why that supposedly new Jason um goes on a killing spree, and he dies by falling from the farm and getting hit with those spikes. And you get to see a little Easter egg because that same farm is in part 3. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. That barn was part of Friday the 13th 3D. Um, and then with the whole psychic thing with the new blood, having what's her name have that psychic ability to be able to like use objects to attack Jason. I don't know. That was too much. I don't know why they needed that. They there's in the real world. There's no you can't do that. And I feel like with the Friday the 13th, yes, that he has like that special ability to come back, getting electrocuted, and I know this is not real and all that, but the whole thing with the psychic ability, don't being able to use objects with her mind, I don't know. That other than that part, it was a good solid movie for New Blood. It was. And then with the whole New York with Friday the 13th takes Manhattan, that I don't know, I have some mixed feelings, mixed reviews with that. Has its ups and has its downs, and um, it's the cool thing about with this movie was Jason gets to be a little normal in a way. That my favorite scene has to be when he kicks that jukebox, and then those gangsters trying to supposedly gang up Jason, but then he was able to unveil his face to them, and boom, they start running. That's my favorite scene from that movie. Um, his, his kills were good. His kills were really good. I liked also when he was able to use that electric guitar to kill that woman, and I like the soundtrack for that for Manhattan. I really like the soundtrack. It was a really good, solid soundtrack. But and then, but other than that, like I said, my top ones is the original, part 2, Jason Lives. The reason I like Jason Lives is he was brutal. He was brutal with that movie. Was able to twist that girl's head and yank the head. And then he was able to bend that guy's body backwards. I don't know. He was very vicious in that franchise in that movie. He was able to really get some gruesome kills. But like I said, they should bring back Jason somehow, somewhere. And I don't know what's happening. I know they're doing a series called Camp Crystal Lake, and that's gonna be like the orgy of Jason. Uh, we get to see the story of how he drowned, because in that movie, in this franchise, we never got to see what happened. We never got to see it. So And with that series, I hope they start, I don't know, developing it. They've been hinting it on Peacock for 2 years, 3 years. Get If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, they were on it, but I don't know. They haven't seen any updates for it. But come on, bring this movie franchise back. They can do so much. Like I said, they can do so many things with this. They I don't know. They could bring this back. That's my opinion. And usually when I do my videos, I do say when they should stop making these movies. But for this franchise, I'm the complete opposite. They should bring this back. They can I don't think there's no way they could end this franchise. Don't get me wrong. I like when they have like a time period to stop, a break, stuff like that. But come on, like I said, the last movie besides the remake was Freddy vs. Jason, and that was like in 2002, I believe, 2003. Can't pinpoint what year, but it's been a while. It's been a while. So yes, bring it back. And I hope you like this video. The next one I'll be doing, like I said, will be uh Nightmare on Elm Street, and I'm gonna be talking a lot about that. So